Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Murdle. The reason why I didn't do any Murdle videos on Saturdays and Sundays is because I'm a little bit burned out of doing this every day when it comes to the original Murdle game. Or technically the original Murdle mystery. So I decided I'm going to do this on every Mondays through Fridays because I need a clear head and mind when it comes to other stuff that I need to take care of. So I apologize if I can't do this daily, but I hope that you understand that I need to make sure that that my mental status is not as breaking as it seems. Not that I'm worried, but I know for a fact that I need to have some breathing room for Saturdays and Sundays, because there's a lot that needs to be taken care of. But anyways, today is the mystery of the small hole in the ground. Deductive Logico never had a good Monday, which is quite obvious because every time Monday arrives when it comes to Myrtle, these characters never had a good Monday. And today was a perfect example of why not. Reason is because a self-described artisan had been killed in a tiny resort, which that sounds familiar if you watch my Myrtle Jr. video. So the suspects are Sister Lapis, which, let me see. Oh, she's an elder. I thought she was like, you know. Then we have Dane Obsidian again, Lady Violet, and Major Red. For the weapons are the walking stick, hammer and sickle, stone dagger, and a snow globe. Lastly, the locations are the boutique hotel, trailhead, a 5-star restaurant, and the real estate office. Each suspect brought one weapon to one location, but only one was about today. While his rival, Inspector Arantino, always started with what he didn't know, Logico always began with what he knew for sure. So the evidence states that the walking stick was clearly used to commit the crime. So we do know exactly how the culprit did it. We just gotta figure out where and who is the killer. So let's check out the clues. A Cancer, which is a zodiac, not, a Cancer had a hammer and sickle, classic Cancer. And to clarify, it's a zodiac sign and a zodiac name. I don't know why. So we have Sister Lapis, Obsidian is Leo, Virgo for Violet, and Aries for Major Red. So Sister Lapis is the one who had this weapon. A slash mark was discovered at the beginning of the trailhead. No, at the several trails. Excuse me. I kind of spoiled it, but you know it's the trailhead. But we gotta make sure once for certain. Several trails. See. Now we just gotta figure out which weapon has a way of slashing it. It's definitely the stone dagger. So the stone dagger is at this location. Dane Obsidian was in a place in one of her famous unauthorized autobiographies. Let's see here. How do I explain how? Shortly after the crime took place, I was seen in the real estate office. It felt like an ordinary normal day, but of course it wasn't. So apparently she was at the real estate office. I mean, if there's no evidence, then it would have been a lie from her, but apparently she's probably telling the truth in her autobiography, which is unauthorized. Next up, the tallest suspect, which is the first one, had a weapon made of glass, which is going to be the snow globe. So let's figure out who is the tallest suspect. 5'2" for Lapis, 5'4" for Obsidian, 5'0" for Lady Violet, and 6'2" for Major Red. So Major Red had the snow globe. Alright. Lastly, the last clue, it was not permitted to carry a snow globe at the boutique hotel. So that means that the snow globe was not in this no. So that means that the snow globe was not in this location. Unfortunately, we're going to have to use a hint because I truly and sincerely don't know who did it and where they did it from. So we're going to have to use a hint. Lady Violet, and it seems like they have the stone dagger, which could mean that she may have the dagger, leading Dame Obsidian having the walking stick. What is going on with Obsidian being the suspect? Sister Lapis was standing at the boutique hotel, so she has the sickle and hammer in hand while she was at the hotel. Next up, we got a stone dagger was in the trailhead, which we already knew that for sure. I already knew that for sure. Next up is a snow globe at a 5-star restaurant. So we know that this is where it took place. Major Red had the snow globe. Yes, he did, because we already established that. Because the weapon was made of glass. Lady Violet was standing in the trail hedge. Let's see. Right over here. That means that Major Red was at a 5-star restaurant. So this could possibly mean only one thing. And I don't know if this is accurate, but Dane Obsidian was at the real estate office. And she has the walking stick at hand. But the question is this the right accusation? Let's find out. I'm kind of nervous. And yes, it is. I have to do several hints, but it took about 6 minutes and 34 seconds. But you know what? It was all worth it because at least now we know exactly who did it and all that stuff. Even though I have to use hints, but that's only because I'm stuck. But that's it for today's murder mystery for today. I'll see you all tomorrow for another one, and thanks for watching.